Isner is enjoying a stellar season, and he would dearly love to finish it as strongly as he possibly can. Beautifully done, showing his intent.
That would have been a hard backhand smash for anybody else.
John just had to bend his knees there a little bit.
30-15.
Phenomenal athlete, isn't he?
Isner was trying to take his racket away there. Wasn't quite quick enough in doing so. A really good opening set from Federer. Couldn't have hit the ball any better. Aggressive right from the start. Well, he loves the hot dog. Wasn't a clean one at that time, but Isner just panicked a little bit when Federer managed to get the ball back in play. And he sends the fans delirious with delight.
Well, he's in a pretty good position right there, isn't it? And we've seen him pull off plenty of those shots, especially in New York. And it was so low over the net, that's what really got to John.
30-15.
That's outrageous. You've got to see this again. Look at this get from Federer. It's got to bounce twice. No, he's got it.
There it is. That's the break. Match point. It was a masterclass, really. I haven't seen Federer play that well for a long time. And it's off the back of a prolonged absence from tournament tennis. His first match, of course, since defeat at the hands of Novak Djokovic in the semi-finals of the US Open. So it's nice to have him back and playing so well. A winner tonight in straight sets, 6-3, 6-4.
Roger, a great match, and you must be delighted with the way you got a hold of that big serve fairly early on.
Yeah, I was surprised actually how well I was able to return his serve, because he's so famous for it, and I've played him once in the past at the US Open, and it was unbelievable how he was able to serve. But today, for some reason, I picked off his serve really nicely, and from the baseline I felt I was really in control. I was moving him around well and not giving him those easy shots that he's looking for to come in and be dangerous. So I think against such a good player like John, I really was able to play him with the perfect match, and I'm really happy to be playing so well after 4 weeks of a break.
And a few touches of the old Federer brilliance out there, a couple of little exhibition shots?
Yeah, you know, a few drop shots, a few through the legs, just one. But it worked, and I won the point, so people really loved it. I think it's obviously nice to try those shots out. I was in a losing position in the point and in the game, so I might as well try it out. And it worked again. I couldn't believe it. So that was definitely a delight for me.
And the last one, you did touch on it earlier, it is the first time we've seen you on court since the US Open. You've got to be delighted with the fact that you didn't seem to show any signs of missing it.
No rust. I'm really happy. You know, I've worked extremely hard the last 3 weeks on my fitness again and on my game, because this break I also use for next year, because the end of the year is really short for us, the ones who qualify for the London World Tour Finals or then even Davis Cup Finals. So that's why I'm very happy to get off a good start. I think I didn't get a ton of rhythm tonight, you know, but I practiced well. And if I get through the next round, I think that would then really help me, because I think tomorrow I'm playing against a guy who's playing completely different, looking for rhythm. So I'm looking forward to that match. I'm very excited the way I'm playing.
Thanks very much and good luck.
My pleasure. Thank you. Yes, I'm very happy. I think I played a really good match today. I had a feeling that I was reading his serve actually pretty well. Struggled a little bit off his second serve in the beginning, but got a good break. I played well on break points in the first and second set, and that really made it life much easier for me, because if you start missing break points against a player like him, it can get tough. You get caught up in tiebreakers, and that's exactly when you gotta get a bit nervous and play the wrong shot. So I was always in control, and that's a good feeling against a player like John. Yeah. I don't know. Look, I think it's the most consistent shot in tennis right now. The last four I've tried, I've made them, and I've won the point very often. And I think this one was a bullet today, so I'm very happy. But who cares? You know, it's a bit of fun for the players, for the fans, and for TV. So it was fun doing it again, and that it worked. It was great. It would have gone in, I think. So that was a good shot. Well, I got to look back first. You know, between here and the US Open, I took 4 weeks break of tournaments, and I think that's also leading up to next year's, you know, beginning of the year, because the end of the year it's very short now. It's only 4 weeks about if you play the London World Tour Finals, and so there's a bit of thinking behind this break as well that I've just done. Obviously now I'm feeling really fresh and physically and mentally really ready to go. The danger is obviously that I'm maybe lacking a bit of matches. This is not going to give me a whole lot of rhythm, so I guess tomorrow's match is going to be really key for this tournament. And other than that, I'm really excited. I love the indoor season. For some, it's you know, a long year. Some don't like to come over to Europe and face the cold and the early nights coming, around 4 or 5 p.m. So for me, that's not a problem. Obviously, I grew up in those conditions. One of them is in Basel. One of them is in Paris, and one of my favorite cities, and then one's in London too. And I've also added Stockholm to the tournament list, and I'm really excited to play all of those, and I hope I can finish strong, of course, because there's still a lot to play for. Okay, thanks very much. Bye-bye. See you guys.
So look for his performance against his opponent.